Hey guys, welcome to the Man Cave. So a couple of days ago I made a video talking about a few games that I really enjoy, and honestly I couldn't care less if you liked it, because I had a blast making it. And guess what? I've got even more games that I like, so here's part 2. Today I'm going to be talking about Cuphead, Boomerang Fu, Amanda the Adventurer, FNAF Pizzeria Simulator, and the last one is a surprise. Stick around for that one because it's definitely worth it. Let's start with Cuphead. If you haven't heard of it, you must be living under a rock, but let me catch you up. Cuphead is basically a cartoon from the 1930s that went completely bonkers, and I mean that in the best way. The game's art style is so ridiculously stunning that you'd swear you stepped into an old school animation. Every frame, every color, every character is like a piece of art from back in the day, when cartoons were full of life, charm, and borderline madness. And that music, it's so good that you'll catch yourself tapping your feet when you're dying for the 200th time. Now the gameplay, that's where things get tough. It's a brutal action-packed challenge where you dodge everything from angry veggies to flying cakes. Trust me, it's tough, but in the best way possible. You'll cry, scream, and question your life choices, but every time you finally beat a boss after what feels like a lifetime, you'll feel like a true champion. It's that sense of accomplishment that keeps you coming back for more. The satisfaction of pulling off that last dodge or landing that perfect hit is something you just can't get anywhere else. In short, Cuphead is the perfect blend of tough love and artistic brilliance. It's tough, quirky, and it'll leave you smiling through your frustration. So if you're into games that make you want to pull your hair out, but also make you love every second of it, Cuphead's your jam. Next up is Boomerang Fu. This one is pure chaos in a box, and I am absolutely here for it. Imagine this. You and your friends are adorable food-themed characters, and you're all running around trying to slice each other up with flying boomerangs. Well, that's the point, and it's amazing. The controls are easy enough for anyone to pick up, but the action is fast, frantic, and non-stop. 1 second you're launching boomerangs at your friends, and the next you're dodging fruit that's trying to take you out. The best part? The unpredictability. One moment you're thinking you've got the upper hand, and the next you're sliced into tiny pieces by your best friend's perfectly timed throw. It's like a party game on steroids. There's so many ridiculous ways to get knocked out, and every time someone wins, you'll probably burst into laughter. There's something so satisfying about dodging a boomerang, running around the corner, and taking down your friends with a perfectly timed throw. It's chaos, but it's the kind of chaos you want to be a part of. If you like fun, snacks, and throwing sharp objects at your pals, all in good fun of course, then Boomerang Fu is for you. Now let's talk about Amanda the Adventurer. I went into this game thinking, oh, this is gonna be another generic horror game, but man, I was so wrong. Amanda the Adventurer is like a horror game wrapped in a cute nostalgic package that slowly unravels into a nightmare. At first it feels like you're watching a children's TV show, the kind where there's a cute animated character leading you on some wholesome little adventure, but then, oh man, things get weird. Really weird. As you dive deeper into the game, you start to realize that Amanda isn't actually the friendly guide she appears to be. It's like playing a twisted version of Blue's Clues where everything seems innocent at first, but the more you play, the more you realize something's off. The world around you starts warping, things becoming more sinister, and the puzzles are designed to get under your skin. The game's atmosphere is unnerving, and you're constantly second-guessing everything like a nightmare that won't let you wake up. It's that blend of innocent childhood nostalgia mixed with the unsettling creepiness that makes Amanda the Adventurer so effective. If you like horror games with a side of nostalgia and a whole lot of suspense, then this one will hook you in. No questions asked. If you've ever played any of the Five Nights at Freddy's games, you know what you're in for. Creepy animatronics, jump scares, and plenty of weird mysteries. But Pizzeria Simulator? It takes all that goodness and cranks it up to 11. At first, it seems like a chill game where you're running a pizza restaurant, designing your pizzeria, managing inventory, stuff like that. It's like an oddly satisfying business simulator. But then, out of nowhere, things take a hard left turn. And suddenly, you're not just running a pizza joint. You're fighting for your life. Animatronics are lurking in the dark, and you're just trying to make it through the night without losing your mind. The beauty of this game is how it mixes just business management with survival horror. By day, you're running a pizza parlor, and by night, you're just trying to stay alive. It's like the world's most stressful job. You're always on the edge of your seat, wondering what's gonna go wrong next. And the jump scares hit. They hit hard. In short, FNAF Pizzeria Simulator is the perfect combination of business management, creepy animatronics, and terrifying jump scares. If you want to make pizzas by day and fight for your life by night, then this game is a slice of chaos you won't want to miss. And last but not least, drum roll please. It's Mario Wonder. This one has been getting a lot of attention lately, and for a good reason. At first glance, it might look like just another Mario game, but trust me, it's anything but ordinary. Yes, you've got all the classic Mario elements, jumping on enemies, collecting coins, and of course, running away from Bowser, who seriously has too much free time. But Mario Wonder adds a whole new layer of wackiness to the mix. You'll find yourself jumping through colorful, bizarre levels where anything can happen. One minute you're riding on a giant pipe like it's your new best friend, and the next you're swimming in a pool of rainbow bubbles. And the weirdest part? There's a talking flower. No, not him. Him. It doesn't make sense, but you'll love it anyway because the game is just that fun. The multiplayer mode? It's like trying to wrangle a bunch of toddlers on Sugar Rush. Everyone's running around, making mistakes, and laughing way too hard. And honestly, that's half the fun. You might not always win, but you'll definitely have a blast trying. In conclusion, Mario Wonder is great because it doesn't take itself too seriously. It's pure chaotic fun, and that's what makes it so enjoyable. So grab a controller, dive into the madness, and prepare to wonder what's in the world you're playing. Alright, as much as I want to keep talking about my favorite video games, I've got to run. My pet donkey's back is on fire, and well, that's a situation I need to handle, so bye!